What if a single touch could transform stone into life? In the ancient traditions of Hindu mythology, such miraculous transformations weren't just possible. They were profound demonstrations of divine grace and redemption. Today, we explore one such extraordinary tale, the story of Ahalya, whose journey from cursed stone to liberated soul reveals timeless truths about forgiveness, divine grace, and spiritual transformation. In the sacred land of ancient India lived Ahalya, whose name means the flawless one. Created by Brahma himself, she possessed unparalleled beauty and wisdom. The great sage Gautama chose her as his wife, and together they lived a life of devotion and spiritual practice in their peaceful ashram. But even the most serene gardens can harbor shadows. Indra, the king of the celestial realm, became enchanted by Ahalya's beauty. Known for his mischievous nature, he devised a plan that would forever alter the course of Ahalya's life. One morning, while Gautama was away performing his daily rituals, Indra assumed the sage's exact form and approached Ahalya. Here, ancient texts differ in their telling. Some say Ahalya knew it was Indra, but succumbed to temptation. Others maintain she was truly deceived by his perfect disguise. Regardless, when Gautama returned to find what had transpired, his anger manifested in a powerful curse. With words that shook the very foundations of the ashram, he condemned Ahalya to become as unfeeling as the heart he believed she had shown, transforming her into stone. Yet within this curse lay the seeds of eventual redemption. Gautama proclaimed that Ahalya would remain in this state until Lord Rama, an incarnation of Vishnu himself, would one day touch her with his sacred feet. Thus began Ahalya's long wait, existing as a stone in the very ashram where she had once lived as the sage's honored wife. Centuries passed. The stone that was Ahalya remained, weathering countless seasons, silent witness to the passage of time. Then came the day when young Prince Rama, accompanied by his brother Lakshmana and the sage Vishwamitra, approached the ancient ashram during their forest journey. Vishwamitra, knowing the profound significance of this moment, guided Rama toward the stone. The prince's feet, covered in the dust of his righteous journey, touched the stone that had once been Ahalya. In that miraculous instant, the curse began to break. The stone's surface cracked and crumbled, revealing not cold rock, but warm flesh. Ahalya emerged, radiant with an inner light born of centuries of reflection and penance. Falling at Rama's feet, Ahalya expressed her gratitude through tears of joy. Her first words were not of her suffering or her long wait, but of profound thankfulness for the divine grace that had liberated her. This moment transcended mere physical transformation. It represented the ultimate power of divine compassion to heal and restore. The significance of this tale reaches far beyond its supernatural elements. Ahalya's story speaks to the universal human experiences of transgression, consequence, and redemption. The stone curse represents not just divine punishment, but the way our own actions can harden us, making us insensitive to the world around us. Rama's role in this story illuminates the Hindu concept of divine grace. His touch didn't just break a curse, it exemplified how divine intervention can transform our darkest moments into opportunities for spiritual awakening. The dust of his feet, considered sacred in Hindu tradition, symbolizes the humility required for true transformation. Gautama's eventual forgiveness of Ahalya teaches us about the power of redemption. After her liberation, ancient texts tell us that Ahalya was reunited with her husband, their reconciliation demonstrating that even the deepest wounds can heal through sincere repentance and divine grace. This story also challenges us to examine our own hearts. How often do we become like stone, unfeeling, unresponsive to the divine presence in our lives? Ahalya's liberation reminds us that no matter how hardened we become, the touch of divine grace can restore our true nature. In Hindu philosophy, this tale illustrates the concept of karma and grace working in harmony. While Ahalya's actions brought immediate consequences, her story didn't end with punishment. Through divine intervention, what seemed like an eternal curse became a pathway to profound spiritual transformation. Today, the story of Ahalya continues to resonate across time, reminding us that no soul is beyond redemption, no curse beyond breaking, when touched by divine grace. Her transformation from stone to living being mirrors our own potential journey from spiritual unconsciousness to awakened awareness. As we conclude this ancient tale, we're reminded that, like Ahalya, each of us has the potential for transformation. Perhaps we too are waiting for that divine touch that will awaken us from our own stone-like existence, returning us to our true, radiant nature. In the end, Ahalya's story is not just about a woman turned to stone. It's about the eternal possibility of resurrection through divine grace and the power of forgiveness to restore what was thought forever lost.